you need to grab people's attention right away. And something that everyone does at the beginning of their pitches, which we don't want to hear today, there's one word that we don't want to hear.
Your name.
We don't want to hear your name. We also don't want to hear
What you do. Your title.
We don't really want to hear your title, but there's one even more important word that everyone says at the very beginning. Hi. Yeah? You have 5 seconds. You don't want to say hi, you don't want to say your name, you don't want to say your title. I don't care about those 5 things until you give me a glimpse that you can help me at my next corporate gig, that you can help me with my students, that you can help me at work. I don't care who you are until you make me care about you. So you have to think of something to grab the attention at the beginning. Secondly, on the list, we have confident body language. Josie, secondly on the list, we have confident body language. Josie, could you come be my model?
Yeah, Josie.
Okay. Now, stand in a very sexy way on stage.
Woo!
Great. Yeah. Don't move. No, stay there. Okay, wow, that's so sexy. She looks like a confident, powerful woman, right?
She does.
I can push her very easily. Now I want you to stand a little bit firmer. Imagine that you're connected to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. It's getting better. Okay, it's getting better. Now I want you to stand a little bit more like a man perhaps would stand, with his toes facing forward. Well, that's a little bit wide. We'll go with that. This is probably the strongest you could stand.
Yeah!
Yeah? If you go a little bit closer, like just normal distance, that would be the strongest confident pose on stage for you. Yeah? This is strong, I can't push her. She's not doing anything excessive, but it's steady, it's connected to the ground. And when people are easy to push, we also don't believe that they have anything valuable to say. Yeah? Yeah?
Women, you know, together,
Stand your
look
ground.
at people with confidence.
What? Facing.
Well, not always, because depending on the hips.
I know, but very few women are going like this.
Okay.
This is like, hey, vagina.
Hey,
There's
vagina.
a lot of that.
Okay.
I'm ready. You're done. Okay. Which brings us to the next point. You do what you want with your personality and your stand what you want, you do what you want, and just know that when you're building credibility, that you want to be grounded and strong and know what you're saying. And unfortunately, subconsciously, we judge different body poses. When you're building credibility, that you want to be grounded and strong and know what you're saying. And unfortunately, subconsciously, we judge different body poses as unstable. Right? This is not a stable way. You would not like play tennis like this. You would not go stand up to a bully like this. You would be grounded with your head up, with your shoulders, with your chest like this, and you would be calm with that energy, but powerful. So try and keep your legs shoulder width apart. Victor's taking on the next 3.
I am.
You are? Do you want to? I can do them, but
Do eye contact.
eye contact. I wrote prolonged eye contact because if I look at you this quickly, you don't really think I'm looking at you, but I am actually looking at all of you at the same, like I am looking at you. I've looked at all of your faces. So you want to do like a second or 2 with each person. And there's not too many of us. You can't do that with 100 people. But here, I can literally look at you and say like a couple sentences. And then if I want to talk about something that maybe I think applies more to you, I look at you and I switch over. You can't. And if you're afraid to look at people in the eye, it took me like 5 years to not be afraid of it, because there's always like, well, in my Toastmaster club, there's always like one guy who looked at me like this, and then after he was like, best speech ever, I'm like, show it on your fucking face, right? Like undo those arms and smile and stop scrunching. Scrunching your face up, yeah? So there's a trick that from more than like 2 meters, people can't see if you're looking at their ears or their eyebrows or their nose or their chin. Right now you think I'm looking at your eyes probably, right? Not looking at your boobs, just joking. No, you can't go that far, but you can go within a couple of inches, centimeters of the eyebrows, and people don't actually notice that. So I could just look at your foreheads, and you really wouldn't quite notice. Did you notice? Yeah? Okay, do the last 2 before.